This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, brought to you via YouTube. And it would be fabulous if you subscribed to our YouTube page, with the promise in the future that at different times we'll have subjects that are only available to those who subscribe. So please, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's easy. Click the subscribe button. And at the same time, click the like button too. The Anti-Money Laundering Office, AMLO, has frozen assets worth more than 92 million baht following an investigation into claims that 5 people were involved in the fraudulent transfer of money from an ailing temple abbot to their own pockets. The abbot died mid-March. The money was somehow transferred as he lay in his hospital deathbed and was originally intended for temple renovations, seeing the case causing anger amongst Thais who donated. In Bangkok at the weekend, funeral rites began for a shooting instructor who somehow allowed a new learner to recover a live round of ammunition from the floor, load it into what should have been an empty gun, and by accident the 50-year-old lady is said to have pulled the trigger, shooting her instructor and leading to his death. In most countries, gun safety is a priority for all students and taught before they ever get a chance to fire a live round. In some ranges here, it appears, it can be somewhat overlooked. Snakes on a Plane isn't just a movie name, but has become a reminder to all transporting wildlife to or from Thailand that it's illegal without a licence. This as wildlife experts at the weekend were not overly sure what to do with 636 reptiles, including vipers, that were brought into Thailand by a visitor at the main airport. As none have a natural habitat here, it's likely they'll be returned to their original port of departure in the Middle East, as freeing them here would cause issues for sure. And British football team Tottenham Hotspur can claim one record at least, but nothing to do with their 11 key players. It seems that 85-year-old Joe Lewis, the team owner, along with his family, were the first to visit Koh Samui on a luxury yacht following the full lifting of COVID controls from sea and land arrivals. He was made especially welcome by the island governor, along with his family and a 37-man crew. Meanwhile, at home and in our own region this morning, the province reported in the past 24 hours 142 new cases of COVID detected through PCR testing and 1,129 through ATK. National figures for the same period, 5,238 new cases with 9,168 recovered. Police in Pattaya are investigating an odd vehicle crash on the Sukhumvit as a minivan driver lost control and ploughed into a wall adjacent to a petrol station. The commercially used van was wrecked, passengers injured, and according to others had been driving rather fast and attempting to weave in and out of traffic. The driver was being tested for any substance, and a video camera on board the van was to be checked for footage. Professional passport agents are warning expats that currently many countries, including the UK, are seeing up to 11 weeks delay in supply of new passports. That alone may not bother you. But add to that the requirement that any traveller has a minimum of 6 months left before their passport expires to enable them to travel by air, and it's worth checking yours now ahead of time and making plans early. If we're to believe what we and the police are told, then a sudden attraction to Indian men from ladyboys in the city has become an obsession. This is for the 5th time in recent days another Indian tourist filed a police report that he happened to be wearing 45,000 bahts worth of gold while perusing the pleasure of walking street well after midnight. Then, he claims, a member of the third gender came up and embraced him, according to him at the same time separating him from his jewels. Of concern to police, of course, the growing trend in minor street crime, and they're all investigating, but the word is also out that most of the city and all hotels operate CCTV in public areas, and that making fake police reports in order to claim on travel insurance is a crime, although there is, of course, no indication that in this or the past 4 reports that was the case. Either way, it appears that warnings not to parade the streets after dusk wearing thick gold chains has fallen on closed ears. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 32, dropping down to 27, and a chance of rain at any time. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.